Hey you guys, it's your girl Gabrielle London, and you're tuned in for another episode of Gabrielle London. Alright, how's everybody been doing? I know we're still in lockdown. I know we are here in Chicago, so I hope you guys have been staying sane during this time. Shout out to all the essential workers out there. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you. And let's just jump right into it. So today's topic, I'd like to discuss if women and men can be friends without like all the sexual tension. I did have some people agree. Like, I for one think you can be friends if you're like, I can have a male best friend, but there's a lot of people out there that are just like, no, I could never do that. Like, there's a lot of people who break up and they're like, oh, can we just be friends? And then the other person's like, no, like, because there's too much history there or too much sexual tension. And it's just like, we're grown-ups. You should be able to move past your feelings and evolve and grow up. But I mean, I understand, like, especially if you were together for like a long period of time, then I see like, why not? Especially if the other person did something bad, then no, don't be friends with that person. But I, for one, am struggling because even though I'm single right now and I am looking for somebody, I don't mind having just like a male best friend. Like, I don't have any straight male best friends or any straight male friends who don't want to have sex with me. And I find that really frustrating because sometimes that's not what I want to do with that person. And then you actually lose that person as a friend because of the conflict of you not wanting to sleep with them. And I just feel like that's dumb. Like, I think you should be able to just respect the decision of a girl not wanting to sleep with you because she's not sexually attracted to you. I think that there should be some type of boundaries that you set, especially if you are just trying to be friends. And then I understand sometimes you start off as friends too, and then you develop a relationship or a special friendship where you guys end up having sex. With that being said, I want you guys to comment and let me know what you think. Is it possible for men and females to be friends? I also find it hard because there's a lot of men that are intimidated by women depending on what they do, especially if they're overconfident and they're very independent. They don't want a female like that hanging around them because they feel like they're boasting or they're like bragging or putting it in their face like, oh, I'm doing better than you, which I feel like most women don't do, but I do understand that some women are overconfident, and I feel like they have the right to be, especially if they've been through something in their life and they've always had people try to knock them down and tear them down, and people that have always discouraged them. Me for one, I find it difficult to find straight male friends because of both reasons. I've actually had guys that were like intimidated by me because they saw that I had goals in my life and I knew what I wanted to do and wanted to be, and I had a specific timeline of when I wanted to complete it by, and then they look at themselves, they're like, oh crap, like I don't have any of that going on for myself. And I just feel like that's sad. I understand that in this society, in this world, people are making it out to be like it's not okay, but you should be able to be friends with the opposite sex without having sex. And it shouldn't like, a girl doesn't always need a gay best friend. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest too, like, it's not even just girls and guys being best friends either. I have probably a sprinkle of female friends that I can say that I truly like trust as friends and call my friend or best friend. And I feel like as a woman, I need more girlfriends because I need that motivation, I need that encouragement, I need that support from my fellow women. because of what I'm going through in life, and I just want to uplift each other. And I feel like it's hard trying to find female friends too, because the same reason, like, I feel like the problem with this era when it comes to building friendships with women, they think everything is a competition, and it's really not. I feel like people should support one another, especially if they're in the same line of work or they're in the same area of study or something like that. I've had incidents where I would reach out to women because I go to school for journalism, and I've reached out to other women who were journalists or writers or in media, and they wouldn't reach out to me. They would just leave me left on red. And I'd just be like, I was just trying to ask for some advice or little words of motivation or words of support, or just, like, give me something to work with on how I could get started. And that's why I started this YouTube channel, because I was tired of people not responding to me or trying to help me out. And now look at me, like, I'm going back to school with a focus in TV broadcasting, and I hope that with this YouTube channel I can grow and I'll reach you guys and motivate you guys to start something of your own. And I just want you guys to know, if you ever feel lonely, don't worry, like, you'll meet the right people. The right friends will come your way, because you should only surround yourself with people that are supportive and motivational and that believe in you and believe in your dream. Because if you don't, you're constantly going to have people around you that don't support you and that want you to fail rather than succeed. And you don't need that in your life, because you're constantly going to feel discouraged and you're constantly not going to follow your dreams, and you're just going to leave it hanging on a shelf when you need to grab it and go about your day. And that's what I'm going to do. So to all the haters out there, thank you for hating, because you have encouraged me to work even harder, and I love you all. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Also leave a comment too if you relate to this video, and because I'd love to hear your responses. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Vanessa Gabrielle London. And check out my podcast, It's Not Wine. Thank you guys for watching. Love ya.